Hey guys, welcome back. So today I am going to do another product review. I know I've been doing a lot of these recently, but that's really just because I feel like they are important, especially when there's a lot of hype surrounding a certain product by a brand and, you know, all these people are saying how great it is, but I think it's really important that you do your research, you read reviews, you kind of really do your homework when it comes to new products. Just because everyone is different. Everyone's tastes are different, everyone's skin's different, and not everything is going to be wonderful for everyone. So that's why I've been doing so many reviews. And today we are going to be looking at some of the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks. Now I only have 4 colors, but these are just the colors that kind of spoke to me the most as I was looking at the whole color range. So this is why I have these. So I picked out 2 of the pink nudes, and this is the color Pure Hollywood, and I will do a hand swatch for you for all of these. And this is the color Lovely. It is the color I have on my lips right now. And then this is Heather's. This is one of their darker colors, and this is Sad Girl, I believe. Yes, Sad Girl. And this is a really interesting color because it has like flecks of like shimmer through it, but it wears pretty nicely on the lip. Like you don't notice it when you're wearing it. So these are the 4 colors that I purchased. These are $20 a piece, which is actually pretty reasonably priced just because they are so pigmented and a little goes a long way. Let me go ahead and swatch for you. So I'll swatch Pure Hollywood first. And there it is on the back of my hand. It's a really, really pretty, just nude pink. Perfect for every day. That color is very easy to wear. I've worn it a couple of times, and it's really easy to apply and wear. That is Lovely next to it. You can obviously see it on my lips as well, but that it is on the back of the hand. Next we'll do Heather's, which is not a color I typically would gravitate to, but it was pretty cool looking. So there's Heather's. And last we have Sad Girl, which again is not a color that I typically would wear, but it's a really cool color and I like it. So there are all the colors there. If you don't know a lot about liquid lipsticks, what it does, a lot of brands are coming out with this kind of formula right now just because they're so popular. But what it is it starts out as a liquidy form. These are a little bit more creamy, I would say, than liquidy, and it goes on and then it dries matte. So it goes on like you would apply it like kind of like a lip gloss or something, and then it dries matte, and they're supposed to have really good lasting power. So Anastasia just launched theirs probably almost 2 months ago, I would say. Too Faced has their line, Kat Von D has a line, NYX has a typical, like a line kind of like it. So a lot of brands are kind of diving into this trend because it's really big right now. So my thoughts about these. Because there was so much hype surrounding these. Everyone seems to love them. They're all over social media. Like every time I go on Instagram, I'm seeing pictures of these products. So, I have a couple things I like, and then I have a couple things I really don't like about these lip products. First, they are extremely pigmented. Like I said, a little goes a long way. So you honestly just need one little like dive into the tube and you can do your entire lip and still have product left over on the wand, which is really, really good. So you are getting your money's worth. The applicator is a typical doe foot applicator, which I really prefer these when it comes to these types of lip products. So that I really love. I absolutely love the packaging. I love the mixture with the gold and the silver. I think that's really pretty. And I think the price point is perfect just because there's been a lot of lip products coming out recently that have been really expensive. So I think they price these very well for the amount of product that you're getting. Now, oh, and another thing I really like is they gave you a huge range of colors. So they originally launched 19 colors, and then I don't know if the 20th has launched yet, but they do have another color on the way if it hasn't already come out yet. But yeah, they gave you nudes, corals, reds, darker colors that are really vampy, and they did a really, really good job giving you a wide range. Now, a couple things that I have issues with these products. I find that they are a little difficult to apply, and I don't mean like you can't apply them smoothly. I mean because they're so pigmented and because you are getting a lot of product on the wand, even if you like brush some of it off, it can tend to kind of go over the place. And because it is a liquid lipstick formula, they are very hard to take off. Typically, if you really want to get everything off, you're going to need to use a oil-based makeup remover or just like olive oil from your kitchen just to take these off really well. Oh my gosh. So that is one of the problems that I have. I actually was planning on doing a lip swatch video, but because when I was putting on, especially the darker colors, I was having such a hard time making it look good. And let's just be honest, I'm honestly crap at lip swatching anyway, so I thought it was better just to do it on the back of my hand. But I found it kind of difficult to make it so these looked good. Part of that is my own, you know, skill of not being able to put darker lip colors with this formula on very well, but also it's partly because the formula is so hard to get off that it ends up kind of smearing and looking not too awesome. So that is one thing it's like I almost don't want to fault the formula for being so made for sticking onto your lips, but then again, it's kind of difficult if you mess up to get a clean removal of the product, if that makes sense. The other thing I'm not a huge fan of is I don't like how these wear. I find that it wears patchy. So I had on Lovely all day at work a few days ago, just because I really wanted to test out how long it lasted, because I generally have only been wearing these maybe 2 to 3 hours at a time, and then I'll take it off. So I wanted to kind of, you know, test out how well it stayed on and how it wore off. And it really surprised me at how much I disliked how this wore off of your lips. It wasn't like a natural gentle fade. It became really patchy, and I hadn't even eaten anything at this point. So I put this product on probably at like, I don't know, 8 in the morning, and then I would say around noon, 1 o'clock, I looked in the mirror and I had only taken like a couple drinks of water at that point. And it was like faded weird at the center of my lips, and then it had a really distinct line around my lip. It was really weird. I'm not a fan of how this wears. So those are kind of like my big pet peeves. They don't come off very well off your skin, and the wearing process is not the best. I have heard some people complain about Pure Hollywood, about how it leaves a white ring in the inner part of your lip. I haven't experienced that personally myself, and I do find that this is probably the easiest color to apply and wear, just because I think it's so pale that you can kind of get away with overdoing your lips and not having it look crazy. That is my opinion on these. I probably will purchase a couple more just because there's a red one. I think it's called American Doll, and there's a coral color that I really wanted to try. So I'm not giving up on these. I still really do like them. I think they're really good formula. I think the price point is perfect, and if you have been watching my channel for a little while, you know I love all Anastasia products. I love her brows, I love her contour kit, I love everything, and I'm really excited for when the cream contour kit in light comes out, so I can purchase that and start using it, because I've heard nothing but good things about the cream contours. So that's my thought on these. I hope it's helpful. I really don't think there's much else to say. I think that's it. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment down below of what you want to see next. I would like to do more tutorials. I do realize that I do more hauls and reviews and stuff on this channel, so I want to start pumping out more tutorials for you if you're interested. And don't forget to follow me on all of my social media on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. All of the links will be down below. And hit that subscribe button if you would like to see more of me. And also hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Sorry, I looked down because I just swiped sad girl on my leg. Alright, I gotta go clean myself up. Alright, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.